In this next series of videos, we're gonna talk about a new topic, which is about personality. So this video is just gonna be an overview of the rest of the videos that we're gonna discuss, wherein we're gonna discuss personality. So, ano nga ba ang personality? It's essentially the unique way in which individuals think, act, and feel throughout your life. So it's relatively stable, pero magkakaiba siya per person. Magkaiba to also from character. So we don't wanna put this in one bucket. Personality is the unique way in which we think, feel, and behave, whereas yung character is a moral judgment. Okay? So, kung ano yung character niya, that's a moral judgment. Whereas temperament is more of a biological basis. So, a lot of it has to do with upbringing, yung genetic influences, prenatal influences, yan. Yung character, more of yung ethical behaviors, yung person's morals. So that's what the difference is. Yung personality is influenced by a lot of things. Yung biology, yung culture, yung personal history. So in this set of videos, we're gonna talk about different perspectives. But yung mga major perspectives lang pag-usapan. There are a lot more than these four, pero for the purpose of our videos, ito lang pag-uusapan natin, yung psychodynamic, right? The psychodynamic perspective, the behaviorist and social cognitive perspective, the humanistic perspective, and the trait perspective. Okay, so yan yung different perspectives. So yung psychodynamic perspective, I think you've already seen this, if you've already studied this, diba? Ito yung Freudian kind of point of view. Yung beginning niya is in the work of Sigmund Freud. It still exists today. It's difficult to falsify, pero it's still useful. Interesting din yung mga concepts niya to study, no? And you can't really study psychology without at least knowing who Freud was, whether you agree with him or not. It's heavily focused on the biological causes of personality. Mamaya pag-usapan natin in later videos yung psychosexual development. And then we go to the behaviorist and social cognitive perspective, essentially based sa mga theories on learning. Discuss natin yan in chapter 5. This is also where we focus on the effect of the environment on our behavior, diba? As well as our cognition, how we think about things. So, may social cognitive theory din na pag-uusapan natin dyan, interactions with other things like yung personal thoughts natin, as well as yung learning and personality. In the third part, we're gonna talk about the humanistic perspective naman. Yan. So, yung humanistic perspective, yung third force, it arose as a reaction against the two dominant perspectives, which are psychodynamic and behaviorist perspectives.'s why it's called the third force. Kasi first is psychodynamic, second is behaviorist. Ito yung parang, let's focus our shift on a person's development. No? Parang something, yung positive and human flourishing, yung humanistic perspective. No? Kasi yung behaviorist at saka psychodynamic, parang yung maladaptive na why are people broken, parang ganun, or why do they behave in a certain way. Pero itong humanistic perspective on personality, what makes people become optimized? Yan yung humanistic perspective. We're also gonna talk about, in this set of videos, the trait perspective. Okay? Dinidescribe din ito yung personality characteristics, yung difference niya with the three perspectives that we just discussed now, is that itong tatlong to, they all seek to explain yung process na nagko-cause ng personality. Okay? Yung trait theories, what do they do? Essentially, yung trait theories, they just are concerned with the end result. Kumbaga, ano yung nakikita na natin, ano yung na-observe na natin. Hindi na importante kung paano siya na-form as much compared to the first three perspectives. This is the difference between this trait theory and yung tatlo, no? Ano yung nakikita na natin? Dito na natin pag-uusapan yung ocean, no? Neo pi r, a lot of things that we're gonna talk about also. Parang ano yung end result na, okay? Characteristics themselves. So, yun muna, overview lang ng set of videos na to, and I'll see you in the next videos.